My name is Zach Johns, and I'm asking for funding for my company that sells products made by artisans from developing countries to Americans. Not only are these handcrafted products beautiful and or functional, but the customer feels the satisfaction of knowing that they helped someone who needed it. In their own countries, many of these artisans are unable to sell their products to their peers because their peers are in the same economic situation that they're in. They're unable to afford that. They need to focus on something more like food or clothing, other necessities. So this local and national, maybe economic issue does not debase the value and the beauty of the creations of these artisans. Um, Americans, American consumers acknowledge this by appreciating the Colombian, Haitian, uh, African pottery, jewelry, shawls, blankets, everything that they make. And so far, my company has shown that by our sales thus far. But we need to improve that and build on that. So I provide that medium, the connection between these artisans and the American consumer. The issues I face, however, are still manifold. It doesn't just sell itself. So my company is currently at stage one of the wheel of retailing. I have only two consistent sources of product, each from Colombia. I have partnered with other larger companies to move my product in at a much less expensive rate for me. These may take the shape of ships or planes, even trains maybe, or at least semi trucks and stuff. And I could not afford that by myself, or my company could not. However, with the just piggybacking off of those companies, it costs them very little, profits them, costs me very little. It's a good setup. So I only currently have two consistent sources of product in Colombia, which are selling jewelry and shawls, embroidered shawls, and I do hope to expand that. That's what we have right now. And so between acquiring that product and staying competitive and reasonably priced in America, I have had to keep prices pretty low, and I have pretty low margins because of that. So hopefully, with these low prices and the charitable feelings that our customers feel, we will begin to expand our customer base, and we will push this agenda on social media, at maybe church functions and gatherings and festivals. The reason that works so well is because people at churches, they're Christians, they're wanting to do charity, and they're happy to help with something like this, and they get a lovely product as well. And then for people on social media, a lot of people on social media, they're looking for some way to solve the world's problems. And when they see this, they say, well, that's really cool, and I get something out of it too. So they jump in happily to that. And then, people at festivals are just always happy people, always looking to help. So that's the ideal customer base. Those people who want something out of it a little bit, but they really want to take part in charity as well. It's not really a charity, but it gives that good feeling. So it's like I'm selling an idea, not just a product. Selling the ability to help someone. The customers feel that they have positively contributed to a world problem. And yeah. So once I have established the customer base of those kinds of people, then I will be able to move on into pull my company through stage 2 and into stage 3 of the market, the wheel of retailing. I'll be able to raise prices once I have that bigger customer base, and once I've raised prices, I can have higher margins, then I'll be able to afford to help out more artisans in other countries, like some of the Haitian people I mentioned, or some Colombians I already have, and then maybe Hondurans or people from Africa more often. And as I get more and more artisans, I have more product flowing through, I have higher profits, more profits, be able to afford more. The company will just keep on growing here in stage 3. And the customer satisfaction will continue to grow as we have more products and more choice for them as well. And then lastly, we'll have to watch carefully for competition. There is huge amounts of room to grow in this arena, and I cannot possibly take in all of it, although that's what I'm trying to do. So other companies, other people will soon step into this gap, and our prices may have to lower then to stay competitive, and that's okay. That's part of business. But I need this funding to help me in the beginning to get through stage 1 and 2, and to have that larger customer base and higher profits where I'll be an independent company. So the funding you provide will allow this company to begin the journey around the wheel of retailing, and will not only profit you, the investor, but the poverty-stricken artisans of struggling economies. Thank you.